Hey yo, what's good YouTube? This game we're playing AKALI in the top lane versus MALPHITE.
The truth.
Alright, so this matchup isn't all that difficult. All you gotta do is wait for MALPHITE to either burn his mana pool, or you wait for him to just engage on you, and then you can take trades against him, because you'll out-sustain him. And eventually, when you get your items, he won't be able to do much damage. And this game I'm running KLEPTOMANCY, just so I can easily get extra gold and resources, because I won't be able to kill him in lane. Why? Because he's MALPHITE, he's very tanky, and the chances of you killing him pre-6, or pre-gunblade I mean, is quite low. Alright, so in lane, since most MALPHITEs will start refillable since their mana pool is quite low, if they try to spam you with their Q, E, or W, just their abilities in general, one, they won't be able to last in lane very long, because as you can see, this guy is already almost out of pots and out of mana 2.3 minutes in, 2.5 minutes in, so like, he can't do very much. And don't worry about burning your pots too, because if you go for trades against him, you'll come out on top, and on top of that, you're getting KLEPTOMANCY stacks. Alright, so it's almost 3 minutes, or it is 3 minutes basically now. That means this is when junglers come and gank. I see the echo come in, so I instantly use my W to get out and to hide and shroud while my Sejuani's coming in for the counter gank. We can win this 2v2 just because MALPHITE doesn't do very much damage early, and their echo is actually running KLEPTOMANCY for some reason. And because of that, we easily get a free kill on the echo, or I get the free kill on echo. And at this point, this lane is over now. Since I have red buff and blue buff, I can just poke him down while at the same time regenerating a lot of HP because of my red buff. So if he stays in lane now, he's just going to lose more and more CS. And since being low on mana, he won't be able to clear waves and get CS under turret. And I just keep poking him for them Klepto stacks. Whenever you're ahead in the game and you're running KLEPTOMANCY, it's just like a double whammy, because you're running KLEPTOMANCY not expecting to beat your enemy, and if you're able to beat them in lane or kill someone with KLEPTOMANCY, it means that you're just pushing yourself further ahead. Alright, we're back to lane. So on my first back, I decided to start my gunblade, and the reason being is because I'm already so ahead. There's no need for me to buy magic to resist right now. I can just out-sustain them with my gunblade component and red buff and my pots. Although it wouldn't be too bad to buy some MR in this lane, just because they have double AP in their team. However, like I said, I'm ahead, so I'm not too worried about dying. Although I do drop some wards, so you always want to be safe, because I can throw my lead here and actually get easily destroyed. If MALPHITE gets 1 or 2 ganks and he starts stacking magic resist, then my lead will be in the gutter. However, with the lane already being like this and me just being so ahead, the chances of Echo ganking top is low. Why? Because if he ganks top, the chances of MALPHITE falling with like abilities and actually doing damage to me is quite low, and they probably can't even kill me 2v1 since I have no damage. Alright, so back to lane. Right now I'm just going for trades against MALPHITE, and he has a Negatron cloak, and that's a lot of magic resist. And because of that, it actually gets a bit harder to trade with them. And you'll see right here, these trades are quite close, and there is a chance that I could die if I'm not careful here. Okay, so he hits his R. I instantly get out because I don't want to stay within or under MALPHITE, because if he hits E, he's going to do a lot of damage to me. And his W is an auto attack enhancer, so I don't want to trade with him there. But luckily, like I said, if you buy a nullifying or whatever the magic resist item is called, it helps you a lot in lane. So make sure you always buy a component of the defensive side, like a cloth armor or the magic resisting, just so you can stay alive in this lane. The only reason I stayed here was because my Sejuani was coming in from behind. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have stayed. I hit the stopwatch just to ensure that I wouldn't die. Alright, so here I instantly back after killing MALPHITE, and you'll see what I do. So I see that MALPHITE burn TP'd to get back to lane after dying to me, and then I see that the enemy bot lane is overextended. So because of that, I know that MALPHITE won't be able to get here in time, and because of that, then this is pretty much a free kill or free fight against the enemy team. Zaya hits her R, so I just hit my W just to dodge it. And here, I decided to dive the Sona because I have Vayne backing me up. And also, she's level 6, I'm level 8, so I do a lot of damage to her. I'm pretty sure we get first turret here. Never mind, Echo's coming, so we don't get first turret. But we do try to go for it. I let my Sejuani know that she should defend my turret because I don't want to lose that turret. And yeah, that's the danger of getting behind. Once you get behind in top lane, and you have to use your TP to get back to lane, otherwise you lose out on XP and CS. It gets very hard to play the game because if you use your TP as a top laner, your teammates lose so much pressure that it just gets out of hand to handle the enemy top laner. Alright, after getting back to lane, I just keep on trading with MALPHITE because my sustain is better than his, and as you can see, every time we fight, I chunk him down, he chunks me down, but the one that comes out on top is me because I just sustain everything back up. I'm nearly 100% HP. I am 100% HP and he's like 20%. I could dive him here, but I don't risk giving up my lead. And if he slows me on the tower, it's going to be very hard to kill him. Alright, so fast forward to 20 minutes from like the last clip. As you can see, the game is going very slow for me. My teammates are fighting a lot with the enemy team, but I just take it slow and just split push. And as you can see, it's 20 minutes and I have 191 CS. It's almost 10 CS per minute. And that's because instead of pushing my lead to the point where I risk dying and risk giving back shutdown gold and XP and CS and all that good stuff to MALPHITE and the enemy team, instead I just take my lead very slowly and just farm out waves, push turrets, and I'm still ahead without dying. And that's what you want to do sometimes, or a lot of times, instead of just inting. And because of that, we just wait till Baron spawns and we grab it. So I tell my teammates that I'm gonna go bot and split push, but since they're about to fight here, I just come in and decide to help them fight. And after fighting, I go back bot because there's no reason for me to help them grab the mid and hip. They can easily do it on their own. I might as well go bot and just take the free turrets. And just like that, I take bot turret. I think I stay for another turret. Oh no, I go and help my team. So the enemy team is chasing my teams. So I just go and cut off the enemy team. Here Xayah overextends way too hard. I'm not sure why she thinks that she can just chase after me like that, but yeah, definitely not a good idea by her. Alright, so I can't chase MALPHITE no more, so I just go bot and push a turret instead. I really don't care about kills. I just want to shut this game out. And considering how ahead we are, it's pretty much over anyways. I just ignore the MALPHITE here and grab the turret, but I know we can't grab a hip since the enemy team is about to be back up. Alright, so at this point in the game, I have 10 Magi stacks. I got me all my items, full build, and maybe a pot. So I go and help my teammates end the game, but it seems that they're able to end it on their own. But yeah, so the highlight of this game is not so much winning the game, but what I did in order to win the game. Because keeping in mind that if you're able to beat your opponent with Kleptomancy, you can burn their TP, and then in turn you can use your TP to roam. Those are some key points you want to keep in mind, and also just don't throw your lead. If you have a lead, don't throw it, and slowly just shut out the game by helping other lanes. But yeah, it's pretty much a good game. Thanks for watching. Peace.